Okay, listen, pay attention, Africa. Today, we look into the history of the Queen Mother who dared to defy the British Empire. Her name, Queen Yaa Asantewaa of the Ashanti land, Ejisu Kingdom. You see, in the year 1900, the British governor of the Gold Coast, Frederick Hodgson, demanded for the Golden Stool of Ashanti land. Some historians pointed that he was not aware that the stool was not an ordinary stool. But no, he knew it was not an ordinary stool. That is what I'm about to tell you today. Frederick Hodgson was aware that that stool was not an ordinary stool. That was why he demanded for it. He knew that whoever sits on his throne, the stool of the Golden Stool of Ashanti, commanded the respect of the people. And so he wanted to sit on the stool of the ancestors. But that stool was not an ordinary stool. It was the soul of Ashanti itself. Guess what? He called and gathered the chiefs of Ashanti. But the kings of Ashanti, they negotiated and debated with him. But fear grew bolder than the kings and the chiefs themselves, because God waited and fear negotiated. The men had nothing to do, because the British magazine gun was pointed to their faces. But while the men were about to give up the golden stool of the ancestors that became the soul of the Ashanti people, guess what happened? A woman stood. No, it was not just a woman. It was the Queen Mother. The Queen Mother of Ashanti, the Queen Mother of Ejisu land, Yaa Asantewaa. The Queen Mother stood, looking the British governor in the eye and the chiefs of Ashanti. She said to them, if you the men will not fight, then we the women will. At that moment, history shifted, because Queen Mother Yaa Asantewaa led the people of Ashanti into war. The war that many historical aficionados today has described and referred to as the War of the Golden Stool. She led the war of the Golden Stool against the British Empire. She did not fight for land. She fought for the dignity of her people. From March to September 1900, the people of Ashanti fought with the British Empire. Although at some point, the magazine gun blew louder than the people, Queen Mother Yaa Asantewaa was captured and exiled. But the soul and the spirit of Ashanti was not captured, because in 1900, the world knew that Africa had Queen Mothers who commanded war. Africa, today we remember the Queen Mother who stood for her people, because her story reminds us, the young people in Africa today, that you did not need permission to defend your people. That defending your people, their courage, do not need permission. And that leadership is about action and not permission. She reminds us that we must do the right thing for our people. That defending your people's dignity is the greatest honor of all. Africa. Although Queen Yaa Asantewaa was exiled to Seychelles and she passed on to be with the ancestors in 1921, her story will never be forgotten. Even though the academic curriculum designed by the conceptual West denied us to learn about our heroes, the modern day tongue cry, the voice of Africa, whom have been imparted, will teach you. Let the water bear witness, the sun bear witness, and the sun bear witness that I teach you about Queen Yaa Asantewaa, that I taught you about Queen Nyanga of Angola, I taught you about Queen Amina of Zaza, and the Omu of Onisha. Africa, wisdom is the principal thing. Africa, I bring your story to the water itself. Africa, wisdom is the principal thing.